নমশ্রী অতিরাজায় বিবেকানন্দ সুরয়ে সচ্চিৎসুখ স্বরূপায় স্বামিনে তাপহারিণে। Sri Ramesh Bais, Honorable Governor of Jharkhand and the chief guest of today's program, Swami Nikhileswarananda Ji, Adhyaksha of Ramakrishna Ashram Rajkot, Swami Bhaveshananda Ji, Secretary of Ramakrishna Mission Ashram Ranchi, Morabadi, beloved monks and brahmacharis, guest of honor Sri P.M. Prasad, Chief Managing Director Central Coalfield Limited, Sri Amit Kumar, Secretary of Indian Yoga Association Jharkhand, Sri Siddharth Majumdar, Governor of Lions Club International 322A, students from different schools, colleges and universities and others present here this beautiful afternoon. I consider it a privilege to address on this occasion the birthday of the prophet of modern age, Swami Vivekananda, celebrated all over India as a National Youth Day. I am thankful to Swami Bhaveshananda Ji, Secretary of Ranchi Morabadi Ashrama, for inviting me to take part in the program. This year's National Youth Day assumes a special dimension, a special proportion, carries a special fragrance, a very, very special flavor and color, because we are at this juncture on the threshold of celebration named Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav is celebration of 75th year of our independence, and this program is being celebrated all over the country, right from Srinagar to Kanyakumari and also from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, as they put it. And it's a great occasion for any one of us who belong to India, who consider India as their motherland and who love India. And I am absolutely sure that the great people of our great country are 100% identified with this occasion. And Vivekananda's birthday, 12th January, has been coupled with this occasion because Vivekananda was emblem of what you call freedom. Swamiji himself said, "Freedom, freedom, freedom is the song of my soul." Swamiji Maharaj told that I am condensed India, India first, India second, India last. Swamiji Maharaj predicted in 1847, 14th August evening, to Bal Gangadhar Tilak that you will get freedom, but after 50 years, and that too most unexpectedly. Swamiji made this prediction to Tilak in the evening of 14th August 1897. We got freedom, the stroke of the midnight, in the night of 14th August 1947. Just 50 years, not a calendar day less or calendar day more. So accurate was Vivekananda's prediction, and Vivekananda, the same Vivekananda, has again predicted that I can see, I do not imagine, a great flood, a spiritual flood, of course, will inundate the entire world, and Belur Math will be the nerve center. Swamiji says, Russia will rise and fall, China will rise and fall. India will rise, but it must sit at the feet of Sri Ramakrishna, which means people of India at all levels have to accept the gospel of harmony propagated by Swamiji's master, Vivekananda's master, Sri Ramakrishna. And naturally, Vivekananda and freedom goes together, goes hand in hand very well. And apart from that, this program also includes the prize distribution ceremony of the 51st annual competitions. The first annual competitions in speech, recitation, essay, music, etc. were held in 1971 with a handful of school students from Ranchi. The central figure of the competition has always been Swami Vivekananda. This year, the competitions were based on the book Revealed India, which is a beautiful compilation of the inspirational messages of Swami Vivekananda. Due to the ongoing COVID crisis, ongoing pandemic, like last year, this year too, the competitions were held online. The Education Department, Government of Jharkhand, issued an office order to all the schools of Jharkhand for their cooperation and participation in this great event. It's a matter of great joy that more than 44,000 participants registered for the competitions. The whole exercise of the state level quiz and recitation competitions was organized in collaboration with the Indian Yoga Association Jharkhand and the Lions Club International 322A district. We are thankful to all of them. Education is not only the process of acquiring knowledge, but also how efficient you are in putting the knowledge into action. This education, combined with the strength of self-conviction and the depth of thought, enables a person reach character excellence. The power that comes out of this human development through education, especially the tremendous amount of faith in oneself, enables a person to overcome any difficulty or obstacle that comes in his or her way to reach the goal. There have been several people of great achievements in social excellence, but ultimate fulfillment in life will come only from spiritual excellence. Swami Vivekananda was a perfect blend of social and spiritual excellence. By following his teachings, we also can strive to inculcate these concepts in our life and attain both these aspects of human excellence. The main theme of Swami Vivekananda's lectures, private talks, writings, letters, etc. was human excellence. He wanted every human being to manifest the best qualities in all spheres of life. The best example of the ideal that he presents is Swami Vivekananda himself. Obviously, great men like Swami Vivekananda are born once in a while. They come with a mission. What was Swamiji's mission? His primary mission was to rouse Indians from the age-long stupor and infuse in their minds self-respect, self-confidence, and the spirit of service. He helped to create a collective national consciousness, a true Indian identity beyond regional, caste, and linguistic identities, and to make Indians feel proud of their heritage. I am glad that the foundation and basis of all the annual competitions conducted all over the state of Jharkhand through 54 associated organizations along with 449 participating educational institutes is Vivekananda, and Vivekananda alone. I congratulate all of you who have participated in the competitions, especially those who have secured prizes in view of their brilliance and talents. I hope by the grace of Swamiji Maharaj, the competitions will become more popular in the coming years and will bring about momentous impact to the society for guiding the destiny in future. On this year's historic National Youth Day, when our nation is celebrating, as I told earlier at the very beginning, the birthday of Swami Vivekananda as part of the Azadi Ke Amrit Mahotsav, the 75th anniversary of India's independence, I beseech at the holy feet of Swami Vivekananda that his blessings be showered profusely on all associated with this noble venture. All the best to all of you. Thank you so very much. Jai Swamiji Maharaj Ji ki Jai.